In the beginning, before the creation of the world, God created the angels. They were powerful and glorious spiritual beings who lived in heaven, a place of perfect peace and light. Their purpose was to worship and serve God. Among all these angels, there was one who was the most beautiful, the most intelligent, and the most powerful of all. His name was Lucifer, which means light bearer. He held the highest rank and was an archangel of great honor, a guardian cherub who stood close to the throne of God. He was perfect in every way from the day he was created. But over time, pride began to grow in Lucifer's heart. He looked at his own beauty and power, and he stopped being grateful to God for these gifts. Instead, he became arrogant and wanted to be like God himself. He no longer wanted to serve God, he wanted to be God. He said in his heart, "I will ascend to heaven, I will raise my throne above the other angels, I will make myself like the Most High." This pride led him to rebel against his creator. Lucifer used his influence and charisma to deceive other angels. He convinced them to join his rebellion. The book of Revelation says that he persuaded 1/3 of all the angels in heaven to follow him and stand against God. When Lucifer declared his rebellion, a great war, it was a spiritual battle between good and evil, light and darkness. The forces of heaven were led by the archangel Michael. The name Michael means who is like God, which was a direct challenge to Lucifer's claim that he could be like God. Michael and the faithful 2/3 of the angels fought for God with loyalty and love. On the other side was Lucifer, now called the dragon or Satan, leading his army of fallen angels. They fought with fury and deception, trying to overthrow God's authority, but a created being can never defeat the Creator. Michael and his angels were victorious. Lucifer and his followers were not strong enough to win. They were utterly defeated and lost their place in heaven. They were cast out forever. Jesus later said he saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. After being thrown out of heaven, Lucifer became known as Satan, which means the adversary, and his angels became known as demons. The war did not end, it just moved to a new battlefield, the earth. Satan, filled with rage from his defeat, turned his hatred towards humanity, God's new creation. He tempted Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden and brought sin and suffering into the world. The spiritual war that began in heaven now continues on earth. Satan and his demons still try to deceive and destroy humanity, but the final victory belongs to God, just as it did in heaven.